Tablets granulation methods. B.V. Goul, Ph.D. Government College of Pharmacy, Amravati 444 604, M.S. Granulation, a pharmaceutical process that attempts to improve the flow of powdered materials by forming sphere-like or regularly shaped aggregates called as granules, or a process wherein small particles adhere together by forming cohesive bonds between them, resulting in the formation of large aggregates called as granules / agglomerates. Why we prepare granules when we have powders. 1. To avoid powder segregation. If the powder is composed of particles with different dimensions and different densities, a separation between these particles will occur. 6. Hygroscopic powders, upon storage, may adhere and form a cake. 2. To enhance the flow of powder, higher flow ability gives better filling of the dies or containers, during a volumetric dosage. 5. The granulation of toxic materials will reduce the hazard of generation of toxic dust, which may arise during the handling of the powders. 3. Granules have higher porosity than 4. To improve the compressibility of powders. Powders. Methods of granulation. Tableting, a direct compression, a dry process wherein the powdered material is compressed directly into the tablets without modifying its physical nature. 4. For example, formulation of antacid tablets. Steps 1. Grinding. 2. Blending or mixing. 3. Tablet press. Drug is added to the granulator and grinded. The suitable adjuvants are added in a blender and mixed thoroughly. The blended powdered material is compressed by machine tooling of a tablet press. A direct compression advantages. Crystalline substances may be compressed directly, for example, Na.Cl, Na.Br2, K.Cl etc. Useful to tablet moderate dose drugs with suitable compressible diluents. Limitations. Single drug powder compression may produce tablets which may not disintegrate. Differences in particle size and bulk density between the drug and diluent may lead to poor content uniformity of drug in the granules. A large dose drug may not be compressible into tablets. Interaction of the direct compression diluent with the drug, for example spray-dried lactose, may discolor amine compounds. B. Dry granulation. Introduction, known as double compression or pre-compression / compression granulation. Involve first converting the tablet formulation blend into slugs or compacted masses. These slugs or compacted masses are screened / milled to form granules. Suitable for heat and moisture sensitive drugs which are administered in higher doses. For example, formulation of aspirin and vitamin formulations. Equipment used. Chilsnator roller compactor. B. Dry granulation. Steps 1. Grinding. 2. Blending or mixing. 3. Compaction. Drug is added to the granulator and grinded. 4. Crushing. 5. Screening. 6. Blending or mixing. 7. Tablet press. These slugs are broken down by hand or by milling to form granules. The suitable adjuvants are added in a blender and mixed thoroughly. After mixing, the powder mixture is slugged or compressed into large flat tablets or pellets about 1 inch diameter. On large scale, roller compactor is preferred. The granules undergo dry screening through a desired mesh for sizing. Finally, the lubricant is added and mixed thoroughly in a blender. The resultant granules are compressed by machine tooling of a tablet press. B. Dry granulation. Advantages for moisture and heat sensitive material. Less space for equipment. Improves tablet disintegration, no wetting and drying steps. Production of effervescent tablets. Disadvantages. Dust production and contamination. Noisy machine. Fig. Schematic diagram of a Chilsnator roller compactor in a granulation production system. See wet granulation. Introduction. Wet granulation is the most common and widely used granulation techniques. Involve the wet massing of the powders, wet sizing or milling followed by drying. Granules are formed by binding the powders together with a binder solution, instead of by compaction. Powdered mass should be moist rather than wet or pasty. Wet screening process involves converting the moist mass into coarse, granular aggregates by passage through a hammer mill, which increases surface area to facilitate drying. In contrary to other technique, it involves the usage of liquids to form compact masses. For example, formulation of acetaminophen tablets. See wet granulation. Steps 1. Grinding. Drug is added to the granulator and grinded. 2. Blending or mixing. The suitable adjuvants are added and mixed in a blender. 3. Shear mixing. Granulating liquids are added to form a damp mass of the powdered material which resembles agglomerates. For wet screening, the mass is screened to form pellets or granules. 5. Drying, the pellets or granules are dried to remove excess of the liquid. 6. Dry screening of granules results in size reduction. 7. Blending or mixing, the lubricant is added and the mixture is mixed thoroughly in a blender. 8. Tablet press, the resultant granules are compressed by machine tooling of a tablet press. Equipments of granulation. 1. Fluidized bed granulation and drying in the same equipment. Granulation is controlled by moisture content of the bed. Too high moisture content will defluidize the bed and too low moisture, no agglomeration will occur. Granules obtained are more porous than those obtained from shear mixers. Fluidized bed granulator.